Video of the day. Um, fuck, man. You know, I just got done watching the Lil Peep memorial video. Right now, I'm listening to Lil Peep Awful Things, and it's amazing how much it was like me, and how like he was so close to T Mills. Like I remember my story, T Mills. You know, I met him at um um met him at Martini Ranch, Scottsdale. That's when I started doing my interviews. You know, I met T Mills. I didn't interview him though, but I got pictures of him. You know, and then a few times that I seen him at the Nile, got pictures, got set list, and T Mill's a great person. So I got to meet T Mills. The only time I ever saw Lil Peep, I tried everything I could to meet him. What was it, April 28th, 2017 at Club Red. Um, I did everything I could to meet him. It just wasn't happening. But like I met this dude who looked like him, so that was funny. But I'm like, at that show, Horsehead, I met him, and I interviewed him. He's kind of caught off guard, Horsehead. Because I was asking a lot of questions. Because I always ask a lot of questions, and ever since after that day, I kept listening to it. I showed it to my dad, everyone, like, check out Lil Peep, check out his music, check out Goth Boy Click. Like, this shit I feel. And after watching his memorial, my fucking gosh, me and Lil Peep could have been brothers. He's the brother I never had. Like, he's so much like me. Like, the things they said about him, that's me right there, I always do color hair. I always stay up 6 to 7 a.m. to get my music and get this done, And I never knew how much he was like me. I know I could relate to his music, but I didn't know I could relate to him as a person. Like, after watching the memorial, I was like, fuck, dude, like, that's me right there. Like, I could relate to him, Like, I'm not just saying that. I mean, anyone who's, like, met me in the industry, or in general, if you ever had a conversation with me, you know how much me and him are like. Like, I don't drink, I don't do drugs. Still, based on a lot of things they said about him, that's me right there. I've never been scared to take risk. People all the time say shit about me, but the difference with me and Lil Peep is, like, his family got his back. My family ain't got my back. That's why these band members, these musicians, you guys out there are my family. You people in the industry, your producers, your artists, comic book writers, actors, script writers, poets, authors. Like, the thing about it is, you are my family. I'm not close to my family. I'm not close to holidays. I'm just not, So, I'm close with people in the industry. I consider all you family in my eyes. I can relate on a lot of things, and it's so funny. I'm not perfect. I've never been. There's a lot of shit I did in the past. I'm so sorry. There's a lot of views I had in the past. I'm so sorry for it. But I remember one of my favorite memories when I was in high school. I remember every day I would just jam my music, man. I just fucking rock my head back and forth, and that's how me and Lil Peep rock, relate, because we always, like, fucking fidget, move, and if you know me, I move around too. And it breaks my heart to see how much, if I would have met him, that we would have connected. We would have been like brothers. I'm telling you, like, it was always my dream to do a collaboration with him, but fucking hell, I didn't know how much he was like me. Like, the stuff they said about him, I'm like, a lot of that shit, I'm like that, Like, I always was that kid in grade school and high school trying to fit in and stuff. The thing is, I almost got kicked out of high school. I never did drugs, drank, or any of that, or sold drugs, but people always said that because I'm always rocking back and forth, I'm always moving, I'm always talking fast, but that's just who I am. And that's the difference between me and Lil Peep, But I would always rock back and forth and move, but people always blame me for doing drugs or drinking. But still, regardless, I managed to graduate high school. Even, like, the day before, I almost got kicked out. That shit was fucking crazy. And, but I remember my favorite times in high school were just going library every day and reading teen dramas about people with drug addictions, And, the thing about that was, the fucking crazy thing about that is kept me away from that shit, And I would just fucking, I didn't give a fuck what people were thinking, and I was just jamming my music all the time. Even if you had no headphones in, I was rocking my head back and forth, And, I didn't start coloring my hair until later on in my life, you know. But I did it to be different, you know, because I always want to be different. People always say about me, I'm the kind of guy, once they meet, they never forget me, because sometimes I approach them, it's so fucking random, it's like out of the blue. And I think sometimes some people don't understand. I suffer terrible depression sometimes, you know, sometimes I want to end it and all. But I decided I'm gonna stay alive for Lil Peep. I'm gonna continue his legacy, because I'm close with God, you know. And there's a few times I almost died in my life, and my guardian angel, my grandma, saved me. And I see the reason is because a person like me is destined to change this industry, whether it be film, movie, and music. Because so far I've done a lot with the interviews and the music that no one's ever done, and it amazes me how many great musicians and people I've come across in the industry, and even the ones who were shitting to me, you know, I appreciate. But it's amazing, you know. I wouldn't trade any of it for the world, and I want to start traveling soon, and I'm gonna live my dreams. And when I do, you best believe Attila, Lil Peep, and Casey Hawthorne Heights, best believe I will always say their names every fucking night. I owe a lot to them. Attila, because they really told more people about me, and then, you know, the tour manager of New Year's Day, they really told a lot of people about me, about what I do, and then get connections, interview, photography, you know, and all that. And I've had the opportunity to make a lot of great photographers, videographers, you know. And you know, Tilla really opened the door for me. And someone like Lil Peep, you know, he gave me inspiration to be me. Like, I used to, when I was doing my rap music, I would used to, like, always try to dress like everybody else. But then it's like, he's like, I saw him, he's like dressed all emo and gothic. I'm like, oh shoot, well fuck. I mean, I used to dress emo and gothic, but I always try to separate them. But after that, I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna be, you know, I'm gonna be an emo rapper. You know, I'm gonna put my emotions out there. I'm gonna be real, because let's face it, my old shit is crap, okay? A lot of people always ask me about it, that why don't you do that style anymore? The thing is, with my style, and I do 7 or 8 styles of music, with each of them though, I like to say it's my own style, you know? I like to make each song different. I don't like to have one set sound, but always have the elements of the sadness and the emotions, and just, it's me. It's a journey, you know what I mean? And always with my music, it's like I'm the author of it. And, you know, another thing I relate with Lil Peep is I may never did tattoos or piercings, but grade school, high school, I didn't fit in. Come on now, man. I was the guy who fucking went around everybody and I rapped to everybody for 50 cents, you know? And I guess I'm not telling everyone on YouTube, because I think it's time for all you out there who've been a fan for me for years to, you know who I am as a person, you know, because a lot of the times we don't know these people as people, you know what I mean? And it's just crazy that, you know, you never know who really someone is, so I want to let people know who I really am. But anyways, back to Lil Peep. I remember the first time I seen it, I was like, dude, this guy is one of the first rappers I could just, like, ever see. I could relate to this guy's stuff. That's me right there. I may not drink, I may not do drugs, but I 100% relate to the depression and fucked up relationships. You know, I relate to that shit hardcore. And just because you don't drink or do drugs doesn't mean you can't relate to somebody that does them. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of the shit he was saying, I'm like, I could feel that, you know? Like, there's been a lot of times in life, even though I'm Catholic, I've struggled with my religion so many times. But throughout the years, my guardian angel, which is my grandma, which she had a heart of diamonds ago, she was a nice person. I didn't have many years with her. She gave me my first dog, and she talks to me in heaven all the time, because I'm really close with God, you know, even though I struggle with religion sometimes. And she talks to me, and then, like, a few days after Lil Peep died, I was like, I was about to give up, okay? I was just about to fucking just give up, okay? I was crying and, like fucking feel it inside of my veins, you know, like, even though I wasn't crying outside, like, I could fucking feel it inside, you know what I mean? And, like, the night I went to Lil Peep's show, I was hoping to meet him, to interview him, because, like, I had the Lil Peep set. I wanted to show him this CD set with a VHS, cassette tape. No, sorry, it has a VHS, a CD, a vinyl, poster. You know, I want to show him that I got that. You know, because I wanted him to autograph it because I thought he'd be cool. I even showed his merch guy it. And, you know, I was filming all the other people's sets during that. And then I went outside. I was filming Horsehead coming in. And, you know, someone told me, like, the security, you have to leave, you know. I didn't know what the hell was going on. I didn't know he died outside. But I deleted those videos of me filming them outside out of respect for Lil Peep. But that night, I was going to meet Lil Peep, and I was planning to interview him, because, like, he would, like, had the greatest interview in his life, you know, like, everybody's been interviewed by me is like, dude, your interview is fucking amazing, you know, but he died at that show. Like, it fucking tore me up, and the funny thing is, me and my mom and family, you know, like, they drove me, like, Tucson. I kind of regret not taking, Greyhound, though, because I've been there sooner. Hold on, I need to make sure that it's still filming. Alright, sorry. What I was saying is, me and my mom and dad, we stayed in the same hotel as Lil Peep and his crew. Shit, I didn't even fucking know that. Like, fucking crazy. So, you know, I was in Tucson, so what happened was, after the show, you know, died, like, I tried to get my mind off things, you know, so I saw a few friends in Tucson, I was out with them for a few hours and shit like that, you know. And after that, I got back to the hotel room. I told my mom my favorite rapper died. Fucking cried. There was a lamp there. I threw my backpack. It fucking almost broke the lamp. I didn't give a fuck, because it's like, I was torn, and I went in the bathtub, man. I was in there 2 hours, and I had my head in water for a while. And, like, I was just fucking crying, man. I was just fucking crying, like, as loud as I could. And that whole night, I was fucking torn, because it's like, I can't believe I didn't meet him. It's just like how Casey Hawkins, I never met him, and Casey was the reason why I do screamo music. And Lil Peep is the reason why I decided to, with my rap music, dress my own style instead of trying to dress like everybody else. Because everyone knows with my rap music, I used to just try to dress like your typical rapper. But he showed me, you can dress how the fuck you want and still be a badass rapper. So, you know, he's the one who showed me that. He, you know, to put my emotions more in there. And after that, I never copied him. You know what I mean? But after that, and my rap, I incorporated my feelings. And I started being more open with who I am as a person. Because I feel like a lot of people, they walk by, they see me at shows, they see me as this guy who's just a crazy fucking fan. No, I love to make these bands and musicians date. I love to do these interviews. It makes me fucking happy to hear their stories. That's what inspires me to be a musician, because I love their stories. Like, the whole thing is, a lot of people know, when I was a little kid, I was already a fucking musician, banging out pots and pans and singing, "Blast off, you stupid idiot." I don't even know why. And I remember my second fucking song was Comic Book World, Comic Book World. But those were my first two songs. I was banging on pots and pans, people out of Arizona. Now, $1 my name in those days, buying everything, garage sales, McDonald's, breakfast, Burger King, breakfast, Wendy's, you know, fast food, breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day, because my mom worked her ass off in those days, you know what I mean? And then, you know, from there I got Avondale. It was the game changer for me. It was Garden Lakes, job fair. It was Stellar Kirk, guitarist and tour manager, told me all these stories about being in a band. I'm like, I want to fucking do that. I want to fucking do that. So I started doing the music thing. I started rapping, honestly, just for girls. And I started rap battling, but then I rap battled this one girl, and I beat her. And then I got credit, I got respect. And then somewhere down the line, I started writing my own outro songs. I literally was slow at first. I wrote one line at a time, and that was my rap song. Working my way to 2 lines, several line after line, and now I could do so many fucking songs. It's insane. I have so many songs that will eventually you all will hear, and I'll let you into more of who I am as a person. But back to Lil Peep, after watching Memorial Service, I've never really watched memorial services that much, you know, because I've never been to a funeral, I've never been to a wedding in my life, so to watch it on YouTube, like, and hear all the things said about Lil Peep, it's like, I can't help but feel like me and that dude, like, are distant brothers, like, maybe not blood brothers, but you know, like distant brothers, like the brother I never had, because the dude was so much like me. Like, I don't drink, I don't do drugs, but still, me and him were so much alike. And it fucking blows my mind. Like, some people know me in this industry, you know, but I think it's time for all of you to know more who I am and why I interview photography, videography for bands. I love taking pictures, always love taking pictures. I moved Avondale by my house because I love fucking looking at the mountains. I love scenery. And I love colors. I always fucking loved pink, you know. When I was younger, my favorite color is rainbow. And then, you know, I got older, I'm like, oh, fuck it, you know, it's pink. Pink's a cooler color, you know what I mean? So, always have been different, you know what I mean? And since recently discovering Lil Peep and his music, Lil Peep showed me it was okay to be emo gothic scene and be a rapper and dress it, because you can still be a badass rapper, you know. And I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna finally be me and not be scared of what people think when I'm a rapper. I'm not gonna try to look like everybody else. I'm just gonna be me and do me and do my own style. And you know, he also inspired me to do that in my music. So a lot of people think I'm copying him. I'm not. I'm literally putting my emotions in the music, like, you know, because I suffer hardcore from depression, and for so long my rap music, I've been trying to hide that from a lot of people, and I've just been trying to kind of do what everybody else does, but no more. I'm going to put my soul and my heart in my music, and I'm going to tell you guys, you know, who I am as a person, because I want you to know who I am. I want people to know who this guy is who goes to all these shows that some people call me a legend. I want people to know the actual XLTE Part 2, you know. I want them to know who I am, you know. And when it comes down to it, I always have that ability to, even when I met somebody, I could like say, because of music, I'm like, that person's an amazing person, that person's not a cool person. Like, and I heard Lil Peep's music, I'm like, I know that dude's a cool guy. I know that guy, me and him would fucking had an hour-long conversation. I probably would interview him, the dude would go on and on and on, you know what I mean? Like, he would have been so fucking cool. I remember that night at that Tucson show, I interviewed MacNed. Of course, it was out of blue, but he was so cool. Like, the whole Goth Boy click crew is cool. And then right after Bexy got this stage security, like, no, pictures. Took a picture with him, did an autograph, and you know, so Lil Peep's brother, Heavy Ryan, you know, the photographer, and that shit was amazing. They actually gave their time and autographed my book and took a picture with me, you know. And recently I got to meet the Suicide Boys. They signed my posters, gave me autographs. It's fucking amazing. And I got to meet Super Duper Kyle, Ghastly DJ I went to high school with. Saw him recently, and he remembered me. And the thing is, I've been in this scene for a long ass time, you know what I mean? And Lil Peep gave me a message today, because I'm close to God, you know, and I talk to angels in heaven. I talk to my grandma all the time. I'm not connected, even though I'm really fucked up, and I'm not the best person in the world, and I have a lot of flaws in me. I'm still close with God, you know. But anyways, Lil Peep told me, give a message to everyone. He's in heaven, jamming out right now with Chris Cornell, Mitch Lucker, Tyson Stevens, fucking, Casey Hawkdoor Heights. He's jamming out with all the fucking legends, sold out concerts every night. And he's having the best time of his life. And he told me now he's gone, he hopes the whole Goth Boy click crew continue his legacy. You know, that little Tracy just stays strong and Bexy stays strong, you know. And he also says that, tells me, with my music and what I do in the industry, just keep doing what I do. I will make it soon. Just don't give up. But I will be something myself. I will be huge. I will be a star. But just don't give up. And don't fall apart. Don't give up. Just stay you. Stay sober. You know, just be you and never change. And just, with your music and the way you are, you're another person like me. You could change the world. It's gonna be scary, that's where you can do it. And you know, Lil Peep told me that today from heaven, because I have that connection with God, you know. At the same time, I struggle with my religion all the time, you know. And I struggle into addictions, you know. I might not drink, do drugs, but I mean, you listen to my music, you kind of get the point of what my addictions are, you know what I mean? So, what I want to say is, when it comes down to it, I struggle with my religion all the time, you know, and I'm not the best person in the world. I've done a lot of fucked up things in my past, and I had a lot of different views that were bad in the past. I'm sorry about that, but, you know, it's crazy how close I am to God, in that my grandma, for so long, so many years, has been my guardian angel. Now Lil Peep's my guardian angel too. Like, this shit's insane to be so close with God, you know? Like, to be that close, even though I don't always feel like the best person. I don't always feel like the best person in the world. You know, people always view me as a god or something. I'm not God. I try to do the best I can, you know. I try to see the best in everybody. I try to. And it's so heartbreaking when people had to die. You know, that Mariah Bond gave him Lay Xanax. Like, gosh, it fucking sucks. You don't know how bad I want to interview him, take a picture with him, do a collaboration track. I would spend any dime in the world, doesn't matter how much it would have been, to do a song with him. Oh, man, it fucking sucks, you know? But I'm gonna continue to do what I do. I'm pretty sure, you know, peeps, I'll be a star. I'm gonna be a star. And, you know, I really hope that there's some producers out there, or music video makers, directors, you know, tour managers, you know, tour crew. I really hope there's some people out there who could, like, take a chance on me, you know, because I really hope that all you people out there can see my determination, that I'm not going to stop doing this after so many people have told me to stop doing it, not doing it, got annoyed of it. I've, you know, since recently gotten a lot of respect for doing this. So I really hope there's some people out there who could take a chance, and at first we could work together. I really won't be able to pay you, but then once I start getting my name more out there, I promise you I'll pay you back all. But I just really hope there's some people who can take a chance on me, so I can start being in movies and start recording out at studios and start touring the world and having a tour manager and security. I really hope that there's some people out there in green screen place that could take a chance on me and help me out. I want to change this industry how it is, and I want to show people that it's a new dawn in the industry. And just please, you know, take a chance on me. Anybody out there, you know, investors or whatever, you know, looking at me, take a chance on me. Anyone who knows me in the industry so far knows I'm a hard worker and I'm not gonna give up. I've stayed up 2 whole days sometimes to get the song right. Even like one little part was fucked up, I had to make sure I got that part right. I had to make sure I got it to sound the way I want it to sound, to the best that I could, and with what I got. And I just hope that they see that determination in me, you know. I need help, you know. I need help with stuff like that, you know. I need some people to start taking a chance on me and seeing what I have to offer the industry, because I want to change the world. I want to change this industry. It's time for change. It's time to see the world a whole different perspective. I know with my views of things, my ideas, it could fucking change this game, this industry forever. It could put it to a new dawn so that it's never ever happened. Just hope you take a chance on me. And thank you, fans, for always watching my videos. If you're at a show or see me in public, thank you for always saying hi to me, taking a picture with me. Thank you for it. I plan to, before the end of this year and next year, I plan to start touring and going out to other countries to see other people. Last words I have to say. This is not for views. A lot of people think this shit's for views, but it's not. Okay? Lil Peep was probably one of the most iconic people in my life. After watching the memorial service on YouTube, he's so much like me. Me and him would have been so fucking cool. We would have been the best of friends. I know that shit. So, this is not all about views. This is about how it just fucking blows my mind. And it's just about honesty. It's about to open the door to who more I am as a person. So, rest in peace, Lil Peep. Keep your head up, Goth Boy Click. Keep your head up, Lil Tracy. Stay strong for him. Keep your head up, XX. Was it extension or extension or XTENTACION? Sorry, sometimes some words I can't say it right, but keep your head up. Don't give up rapping. Don't give up being industry. Things get hard, but keep your head up. Keep making the great music. Your guys' music really continues to help me out with my depression. And just TheXLTE Part 2. Keep watching my videos. Keep listening to Lil Peep music. I listen to Lil Peep to the death of me. Goth Boy Click to my soul tape. I support Goth Boy Click to the day I die. Support Shield Game. I support that whole emo gothic movement. To the day I die. TheXLTE Part 2. Thank you for watching. Good night. Peace, that goth angel. Lil Peep.